Hey everybody, welcome to week 14 of our English 1020 online writing class. I can't believe it, it's our second to last week. We have a lot to talk about this week, a lot of stuff going on, so I'm going to start this video with a quick announcement. I want to talk about our writing showcase, which is coming up on Friday. And I want to talk through the infographic assignment, which you're going to turn in tomorrow. Okay, so first let's get to the announcement. Hopefully you guys got a chance to look at my video that was from before Thanksgiving, but I ended up posting it after Thanksgiving after a lot of confusion on my part. But your SETs, your evaluations, student evaluations of teaching, are due tomorrow. So I made those available via Blackboard. You guys should have access to them. And I would just ask that you fill them out completely and honestly and get those turned in by tomorrow. Okay, so that's what, do your sets. That's fantastic. Now let's talk about the showcase. I'm so excited that I'll get to see all of you in person on Friday, except for the few of you who have emailed me and we're talking. You know who you are. But most of you, I'm going to see on Friday. Setup begins at 10 a.m. in the Student Center, Hillberry, ABC. We'll have setup from 10 to noon, and the showcase itself is from noon to 2. So I encourage you all to come for the entire showcase if you can. You're only required to come for 1 hour. So don't freak out if class overlaps or whatever. But keep in mind that you do get extra credit for every additional hour you are at the showcase beyond the required hour. I have had some great ideas from the discussion threads. A couple of people were really churning out those creative juices, and it looks like Section 70's theme is going to be making connections online. And Section 69's theme is going to be writing online. So we're going to think about how we could display that. And for the setup time from 10 to noon, we'll be creating a display. Now, I just ask that you keep an eye out for an announcement from me, because whether you're in Section 70 or Section 69, I'll be posting an announcement tomorrow to let you know what you need to bring or submit to help create our displays of our writing. Okay, so those are my two big announcements, catching up on things. Let's look at the assignment for your infographic and talk about what you're going to do this week. Okay, so first I'm going to take us down to the Project 3B assignment description, which you guys have all read super carefully before now, so I don't need to go over it in detail. But I just want to point out that when you're turning in your infographic, you're turning in 3 distinct parts. So you're going to be turning in the infographic itself. When you submit this, make sure you're downloading a file from Piktochart. Please don't send me a link to your Piktochart because I can't access it because Piktochart's password protected. So please make sure you're downloading into a PDF or other file type that you can then upload to Blackboard. Along with your final infographic, you'll be turning in a reflection essay. This isn't anything too scary. The reflection prompts are right here. You do not have to respond to all of these prompts, but these prompts are here to kind of guide your reflection, especially thinking about your rhetorical situation. You also want to think about your visual design. How did you use color, layout, size, and what can you tell about yourself as a rhetor from completing this project? If you hit those 3 prompts at the very least, you'll be super prepared for the third piece of this project, which is a brief presentation. Now, this presentation should not be any more than 5 minutes long. In fact, I'd encourage you to keep it to 3 minutes. You really only need to discuss 3 key points: your visual layout, so that's color scheme, size, organization, font choice, visual choice; your rhetorical design, how you were using ethos, pathos, and logos, and how you're trying to connect with your audience. And the third thing that you need to talk about is how you've grown as a rhetor. Those 3 things, and only those 3 things. Do not tell me about the content of your infographic. I repeat, do not read through the points of your infographic. You need to not do that because that will take too long. Instead, just tell us about your visual design, color scheme, font, format, organization, size. Tell us about your rhetorical design, ethos, pathos, logos, your audience. Tell us about how you grew as a rhetor doing this project. Those 3 things should be in your video. You can upload a YouTube video. This is pretty flexible. It doesn't matter. You can upload a QuickTime format video as well. I'll be able to access those pretty easily. All 3 components need to be uploaded down at, if you click on the Project 3B assignment description, open it up, you'll be able to put all 3 components down here. There we go. You can attach more than one file here. So put all 3 components here when you turn in your infographic by midnight Wednesday. So I know that that's a little different. Usually we wait until Sunday to upload things, but this project is due by midnight tomorrow. Now, to backtrack a little bit, you can look at the rubric to see how we'll be grading this. 30 points from this project is going to go to the infographic itself. So make sure you carefully read through this rubric to make sure that you're hitting these points. Another 30 points is going to go towards the reflection essay. So make sure you read through this, make sure you're hitting all these points. And when I watch your presentation video, I'll only be looking at these 3 points. So make sure you address all 3 and nothing else in your video presentations. Okay, so let's go over to our course materials folder. We're going to look at the weekly schedule, and that'll do it for this video. Okay, so what you'll see here is that to watch, really it's just this instructor video, which you're already watching, so you got that covered. Also, if you need to find your own tutorial video, you can watch a YouTube tutorial video or any other video to sort of help you with the video making process. If you need it, that's fine, go ahead. The only really thing that I want you guys to read this week is once you get Project 3B posted, read the Project 4 description. Read it carefully, and then you'll be all set and ready to tackle it when we head into next week. The things that you need to write for this week: your final infographic, if you need to, make sure that's all set in Piktochart, your reflection paper, and creating your video. So the breakdown of everything this week is that on Wednesday, you'll watch this video, you'll post all your finalized pieces of Project 3B, and then on Friday, we all get to hang out. I'm so excited. So plan to come to campus for the writing showcase. The showcase itself is from noon to 2. Setup is from 10 to noon in the Student Center in Hillberry, ABC. And then over the weekend, Just watch Project 4, or you watch your little video, excuse me, and read through your Project 4 assignment. And then we will head into our final stretch. All right, I'll see you guys on Friday.